Hey guys, I'm finally back. I had to make sure the vibes was right before I recorded. I've recorded so many readings in between like this one, but like the vibes just weren't right. So today's topic, we're going in order. I have like a whole list of topics, but I decided I didn't know what to choose, so I'm going in order. So the first one's gonna be, what are you moving on from? I have 12 topics, so we're just gonna go in order. We have 4 piles today. I'm gonna hold them up. I'm gonna choose from the deck. So pile number 1 is going to be the Aether's Tarot deck. Pile number 2 is going to be, what is this? The Realist Oracle deck. It's just like the back of the decks. And then pile number 3 is going to be the Ori Oracle deck. And then pile number 4 is going to be, what is this? Cozy Witch Tarot deck. Cute, cute, cute. The Two of Cups is at the bottom. And then what's at the bottom of this one? This is the bottom of this one. This is the bottom of this one. And this is the bottom of this one. Okay, so there's no way I'm gonna be able to hold them all up, but maybe I can hold one of each card. Wait, why all these cards go together? Okay, pile number 1 is gonna be the Aether's Tarot deck. Pile number 2 is gonna be the Realist Oracle deck. Pile number 3 is gonna be the Ori Oracle deck. And pile number 4 is gonna be Cozy Witch Tarot deck. Pause if you need more time to choose. And then we're gonna get started with the readings. But before we get started with pile 1, y'all, look at this. Queen of Pentacles, Boss Up, which this is Earth and Fire energy. Then we have Wealth, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Like, what are the chances that all these cards go together? So that's a collective message right there. Big money, mastering, like, well, the Queen of Pentacles is not mastery, because the King is mastery, but like, she gets shit done. She know how to run shit, okay? She knows how to run financial endeavors. And then Boss Up, like, what? Like, that's literally talks about putting in the work to manifest your desires. Then we have Wealth. Like, what? And then we have Ace of Pentacles. Like, what are the chances they all go together? But yeah, we're gonna get started with pile number 1. So this is your reading if you chose pile number 1, the Aether's Tarot deck. So we're gonna be getting into, what are you moving on from? I have no clue what's gonna come out. So I'm just gonna go with the vibes. Pile number 1, what are they currently moving on from? Let's see. Damn, can we get one card at a time? I'm trying to slow my energy down so that I can like connect, because I have like a lot of energy, so I'll be having to like to slow myself down to tap in. What the heck? That was random. Pile number 1. 6 of Pentacles. The Chariot. And what is pile number 1 moving on from? 5 of Cups. And the Lovers at the bottom. The World card and the Moon. 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That's crazy. These two low-key look alike. I feel like what you're moving on from is no longer feeling like you're not good enough. It's kind of like you're stepping into the spotlight with the Six of Wands. And then you have the Chariot next to the Five of Cups. And it's kind of like no longer crying over spilled milk. And then, because like, the Chariot's next to the Five of Cups, but then the World card was also, let me put it in order. It's like the Five of Cups and then the World card. So it's like you're completing a cycle. And the cycle has to do with like your hidden emotions with the moon. And it's like your subconscious programming. And you're like reprogramming your subconscious, and you're not letting your fears no longer get in the way or stop you of what you want. Like a fear of being seen is like you're moving away from that. You're moving on from, not feeling good enough. Not feeling like you deserve. Oh, okay. This reminds me of like the other day when I was like, well, I forgot what the hell I was talking about, but it's kind of like opportunities could present themselves to you, but you see how like there's all the other cups have like, all the other hearts have cups, but then there's like one heart that doesn't have a cup, and it's like there could be opportunities that come into your life that you really wanted, but it's like because you were like had all this emotional turmoil going on like internally, you couldn't like really take the opportunity and like seize the opportunity, because that fear and that feeling of like feeling like not worthy or good enough. So then it caused you to like miss out on certain emotion opportunities that will like make you feel emotionally fulfilled, because it's like though you like knew it's something that you wanted, it's just like your subconscious programming like didn't allow you to have that. So you're moving on from like not feeling good enough, and moving on from like sabotaging like things that you really want. I heard relationships and connections, especially with Three of Pentacles. Like you're really moving on from like kind of like a solo, like you're doing things solo still, because like the Chariot's here, and like these are all like people, I mean like all these people on these cards are like by themselves, but they also have the support of other people. And the Three of Pentacles also talks about the support of other people in community. So it's kind of like you're using like you're accepting the things in the past that didn't work out, but you're also like expressing gratitude and feeling grateful for the things and the people that are currently in your life that are supporting you and pushing you to keep going, you know? So it's like you're just kind of stepping into, like you're kind of accepting your reality for what it is, and allowing that to not like, it's like not, there's no longer illusion with the moon. You're moving on from illusions. And then we have Scorpio Mars. I thought there was Pisces energy here, but like the only moon is Pisces energy here. But yeah, moving on from illusions. Moving on from like, I heard self-deprecation, so like I don't really know the dictionary definition of that. But yeah, let me see if there's anything else. So allowing people to show up for you and embracing like praise, you know, because like sometimes we have like so many people around us, but we can feel alone. So like you're moving away from like feeling like you have no one, and like no, maybe like none of the opportunities that you, it's like moving away from feeling like you have no one around to support you and show up for you. And you're also moving away from crying over spilled milk. Yeah, there we go. Like it's like it is what it is. I have other things still in front of me, because the Five of Cups talks about how like something you missed the opportunity in the past, but it's kind of like you still have like more opportunities to come. Okay. Is there anything else? What is pile number 1 moving on from? We have clear new path, nothing holding you back, inspired action, independence, new experience, free spirit, freedom from a situation. You are and will be the change you desire to see. Embrace your authenticity, truth, and independence. And then this is like Aquarius energy. I'm like, isn't that so cute? So yeah, you're moving away from societal restrictions. and what people have told you you should be, and who you should be, and where you should go, and what you should do. Ooh, secret admirer. So yeah, you have people that really want to connect with you, like romantically and platonically. That's what this card talks about. Coming in with positive intention. They could be a Taurus. It says, are we on the same page? There's someone that admires you and may be hiding behind the curtains. This individual could be revealing themselves, waiting for the right moment. I have an offer for you. They want to be on your frequency as they believe you both embody the same energy. Their resonance to you is what is attracting them. Yeah, so like by you releasing this, you're moving on from like, I would say attracting opportunities that are opportunities like people, interpersonal relationships that are not truly aligned with who you are, because you're stepping into your authentic self. But you're stepping into your authenticity. Honestly, that's really what it is. Yeah, and then you have this card at the bottom deck, but there's another card I want to show you guys. This card is the sensitive soul card. It says craving peace and harmony. Your senses are your superpower. High priestess or priest, pay attention to your mood around certain people and environments. At the top it says emotions are energy in motion. Your emotions are your superpower and yields results in every aspect of life. Embrace inner peace and tranquility. Align with those who create a sense of harmony within your nervous system. Like I was saying, you're moving on from aligning with people who are not like part of your soul tribe and don't fit like who you are on the soul level. Partnership and connection. This card's so cute, right? Maybe because blue's my favorite color, but like the color is so good. It's such a good color. A lot of water energy here. That's what I'm saying. Like Cancer and Pisces and Scorpio, significant. And Mars. Like Mars placement. That's crazy. Okay, it says partnership and connections will bring true happiness and prosperity. Soulmate or soul tribe. I said that. Literally. Can't make this up. This connection will elevate your soul. Mutual love, compassion, healing, fulfillment. I literally said the word fulfillment. Can't make this up. Expect to attract soul-based partnerships, whether platonic or romantic, that will elevate your life noticeably. These dynamics are growing connections that are meant to be. They offer a sense of reassurance, nurturance, and comfort. A connection that harmonizes and gives rather than takes. Exactly. You stepping into your authentic self is bringing in people who are truly aligned with your energy on a soul level. Allowing you to be your most vulnerable self, you know? That's really what it is. Allowing you to see yourself in a light that is like actually accurate. Because Leo is like the sun energy. Then we have like North Node here. So like that's destiny, your purpose. Okay. Ooh, look, we have release ritual. So you're letting go of like even physical things that no longer serve you. That's what you're moving on from, things that no longer fit who you are as a person. Exactly, soulmate. And you're literally moving on from connecting with people who are not aligned with your true authentic self. Period. Now let's see if you got any messages from this deck. I'm gonna use it as like an oracle deck, even though it's a tarot deck, because they have like the little messages on. Any last messages for pile number 1? Oh, I didn't get to finish, but okay. Here's the there. King of Wands. Shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. Yeah, so this talks about you being a leader. I was gonna say in a leader position, because like look, this is about you stepping into like a leadership position and like setting the path. You're like paving the way for other people to like be themselves. Like you're showing people like how like far they can get by just being themselves and not conforming to what society tells them they should be. Yeah, you're a leader. You're like really leading people to follow their true north, honestly. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Pile number 1, you're moving away from being a version of yourself that isn't true and authentic. Period. Okay. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another one. Peace. Ooh, where does this go? Okay, pile number 2. This is your reading if you chose this deck. You gotta indulge the realist oracle. I have to look at the box because I'm like, what is this? The realist oracle. Yeah, let's see what you're moving on from. Pile number 2. Ooh, momentum. Manifest. Okay, period. Green light. Give me the green lights. Give me just one night. I'm ready to go right now. You must really be leaving. You hear that plane? I'm ready to go right now. Look, a lot of movement. Ascension, tension. This is imposter syndrome card. Then the grind. What's that here? Hustle, 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 hard. Hustle, 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 hard. You from Florida? Rick Ross from Florida. I think I'm big meats. Larry Hoover. Whip and work. Hallelujah. One nation. Under God. Real and getting money from the inside. Yeah. I forgot what the bottom deck, but I kind of moved it. And now it's blissed out. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Honestly. Ooh, okay. You're moving on from taking life so serious. Like you're still putting in the work to get to where you want to get to, but like it's not as serious as it may have once been. I feel like that white line is forming. I'm gonna fix it later though. But yeah, it's like you have, okay, I'm really tapping into the energy. It's like with this grind card, you know how when you're so tapped in and like in the zone on a certain task that it no longer feels like a task. It's kind of like it just like flows like naturally, like you get a rhythm. You know how people are like, wait, let me get my rhythm, let me get my rhythm. So it's like you, whatever you're doing, you're like coming into a sense of mastery with it, so much so to the point where it's kind of like you just have a flow and it doesn't feel like work, or it doesn't feel like you're like a task anymore. It just feels like something that comes naturally to you, and that's just easy and that you like enjoy, because it's kind of like it puts you in a meditative type of energy, like space, like it causes you to be blissed out, honestly. So you're moving on from like feeling like the burden of like everyday like task and work and shit like that, you know? It's kind of like, you know how, say when you first start like a physical activity, it's kind of challenging, right? Especially if you've never done it before. You're activating different muscles and stuff like that you've never used. So it's like when you first like start doing it, it's like challenging, but like the more you do it, the more you find a rhythm and a flow. So it's kind of like your body gets used to it, and then the more you have to do more and more to like find a challenge. But it's like not even about a challenge anymore. It's about like sense of mastery again. So it's like what you're moving on is from, I think it's called Naviance, I don't know, but like page energy to like a sense of mastery. Like you're going from page to like, I don't want to say page to king, but like king is mastery energy. So you're going from like one stage of life to the next, one like level of like skill set to another, you know, like from beginner to advanced. That's really what it is. Like you're moving forward, like you're gaining momentum. Like honestly, like you're picking up the pace, you're picking up the speed. So you're moving on from like feeling like the challenges of like learning and doing something new. It's kind of like, okay, I figured it out. Like I have my like routine of like how to do this so it works for me, you know? So then you're moving on from like a harder life to like a soft life type of thing. Like your life is getting easier, you're like, it's like you're manifesting things with ease. Like everything is coming to you with ease because you put in the work. So you're moving on from the hard work to like it just being like something that's easy for you. It just comes like naturally, honestly. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Oh, this one's like fire. You have fire, air, and earth here, and then earth and fire. No water. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. So the red is fire, the yellow is air, and then the green is earth, and then the bottom is like green and red. So this is earth and fire. I was like, y'all probably don't even know what I'm talking about. We have 8 of Wands. Yeah, you're moving on from like, I hate the word stagnant, but like kind of like a slower pace to like your life being like slow, or like maybe even like a little jarring, to like things picking up momentum. Like momentum, this literally fell on top of this. Momentum, that's literally what the 8 of Wands is. That's crazy. So yeah, you're moving on from like things going slow to things like picking up like fast. Cause like you already did like the hard part. Now your body's kind of used to it and it's found like the rhythm. Yeah, Queen of Wands. It's like you're stepping, like you're confident in your ability now. You're confident in your ability to get like a certain thing done. To manifest. Cause this is wands, and then this on the bottom on this card it says manifest. So this is like kind of like you're moving on from like feeling like you can't bring things into fruition to like, and then behind blissed out is daydreaming. So it's like kind of like you're moving on from like wishful thinking to actually manifesting things into your reality. Yeah, it's like you put in the tangible work and now it's all about, so like, okay, so this talks about putting in tangible work, like you doing the physical work, and then this talks about, this is air energy, so it's like your mindset is elevating, like she's climbing, she's changing her mindset, how like she can literally, when it comes to like rock climbing, let's use that because that's what this card is. It's like really a mind over matter type of thing. It's like you have to not look down, like you have to focus on what's in front of you, what's ahead of you, in order to like actually ascend and succeed like this task. Because if you let like fear creep in, then you're not going to accomplish it. Like you're not going to get up there, you're going to get stuck on the wall, you're going to fall, all types of shit, you know. Because this is like, this task is really a mind, like I want to say mind fuck, but that's not like and I need to stop saying something. But anyway, that's not the point. So it's like your mentality. You worked on, you elevated, you did the work, physical work, then you did the work on your mentality, and then you had the belief system to back it up. And then now all lights are green. So you have everything in alignment. So now it's like everything is moving, like coming in. So you no longer have to, what you're moving on from is doing the hard work. And now you can just enjoy the fruits of like your labor and be blissed out. Honestly, that's what that is. Okay, so pile number 2, what are they moving on from? 10 of Swords, yes, that's that mindset, overthinking, feeling like you haven't done enough. Sun in Gemini, you know, it's like feeling like we have High Priestess, knowing that like you can trust your intuition. Yeah, your psychic abilities. And then the Page of Wands, it's kind of like, didn't I say going from the page to like elevating? I literally said that, yo. And I was like, it doesn't feel like wands. I mean, it doesn't feel like king, but like something bigger. So like you're going from page to queen, like queen shit. Yeah, you really are elevating. Like you're going to like a whole nother like type of phase. I think that was this reading. Yeah. Yo, I don't know what's been going on, but like the top of my back feels so tight. Like I don't know what happened to it or how to fix it. But it hurts so bad. Yeah. It's like your mentality when it comes to putting in the work, like You're no longer overthinking it. It's kind of like you may have overthought it to the point where it just came to an end, and now you just like left it alone, and everything's like kind of falling to fruition. Okay, pile number 2. What are they moving on from? Look, more psychic energy. Learning how to just go with the flow and trust your intuition. Learning, like, you're moving on from not trusting your intuition and not, like, going with the flow and probably, like, overdoing it. It says, trust your gifts, trust what you see, feel, and hear spiritually. Yeah. It's like you're focusing less on the tangible and more on, like, what you feel on, like, a spiritual level. Ooh, I'll drop the card. Oh, I've never seen this card. That's another card at the bottom deck. It says claircognizance and clairvoyance. Your divinity is showing the power of the divine spirit. It's not a coincidence. You are connected, one step ahead always. And it says accurate dreams, location, images, people, events, visions. Strong sense / intuition, psychic ability. Yeah, I'm like, you guys have psychic abilities. I've seen that card. High priestess. Literally, when you see the high priestess, that's what that means. Clear knowing. Meditate on your dreams / visions and embody them too. I don't really know what that means, but yeah, trust your psychic abilities because you can manifest some shit. You're moving on from no longer like not trusting yourself and what you can manifest and bring into fruition. Okay, look. This card is dope. She's beautiful. These people are dope. Like, take me to Africa right now. We have Mercury and Pisces. I have a Mercury and Pisces. Oh my god, is this play about me? Embrace the resonance that you have in conversations with souls connected to the same source energy of love, truth, and divine oneness. Divine oneness and interconnectedness. The divine is attracting you to like minds that are aligned with the same wisdom and knowledge needed or desire to carry you out on your journey. Ooh, you're connecting with like other spiritual people. That was random. So like this is connected to Power 1 kind of. Like you're connecting to your soul tribe. Yeah. And people who are aligned with you. Like you may be connecting to like spiritual people. That are like, but like kind of like people who live like a spiritual lifestyle more so than anything. Like a true like in nature, in tune oneness with like the divine and Mother Gaia. That's cool. Okay. And I'm using this deck as like an oracle deck. And we're gonna get like a message that you need to know. Okay, pile number 2. What do they need to know when it comes to moving on? What they're moving on from? What advice, messages, words? 10 of Pentacles. Oh my god, look at all the cats. I was literally going to say that, like, black cats are significant. Because I was staring at this cat. And I'm like, why does this cat keep standing out to me? Like, something about black cats. Yeah, and then you have all of these cats. Pay attention if you see a black cat. It's like confirmation. Oh, it says having it all looks different to everyone. You guys, listen to I Can Have It All by her. Okay? Listen to that song. That song has messages for you. I promise you. That song eat. And you can use it as like a way to like make you feel like raise your vibration and make you feel like abundant. So yeah. That's what I have for you, pal, too. That was really good. I liked it. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another one. Peace. Having anything like it's really nice. Yeah, but and now and like got a couple gummies. Okay, hey pal number 3, this is your reading if you chose the Oracle deck. We're gonna see what are you moving on from. Pal number 3. I had this song stuck in my head that I was telling pal number 2 about. I Can Have It All by her. Do you guys know that song? It eats. I love that song. Okay. Pile number 3. What are they moving on from? Bro, all these cards I've never seen are coming out, and I'm like, they're so cute. Let me tell you guys my favorite color. Pink, blue, and green. And look at this card. Like, it's literally so cute to me. It says, you don't have to chase what is already yours. The giver becomes the receiver. Be patient, trust, and remember to be kind to yourself. You are what you attract. You are who you say you are. Self-love and awareness. Venus energy. Taurus sun. Seeing self different, knowing your purpose, understanding your power, influence, and gifts. Connected to everything, attached to nothing. Acceptance. Do you feel worthy? Do you? Because you are. Because you are. And then we had this card at the bottom of the deck for the other reading. I like this one, so I'm going to read it. Like, these cards are so cute. You guys are getting all the good cards. Like, I never got these cards. But it's us. Like, I'm gonna watch these readings too, so I got the card too. And, ooh, I just touched my lip. Speaking of, I think this, my lip gloss is doing that weird thing. I'll fix it later. Don't mind me. Okay, anyways. Embrace the resonance that you have in conversations with souls connected to the same source energy of love, truth, and divine oneness. Divine oneness and interconnectedness. Pisces Mercury. The divine is attracting you to like minds. Attracting you like minds that align with the same wisdom and knowledge needed or desired to carry you out on your journey. Okay? So you're connecting to your soul tribe. Pretty firm. Ooh, yeah, I was just telling the group something wrong with my shoulder. Let me stop acting crazy on this camera. But for real, my shoulder hurt, y'all. This is serious. Pile number 3. Let's get into your reading. What are you moving on from? Let me get it for real. Let me get it for real. Sudden travels are bringing new insights, new journey, new destinations, short or long, physical or energetic distance. More, is that Pisces? No, it's Jupiter. Jupiter abundance. This card is standing out so much to me. Like, it has such good vibes. You're moving on from chasing things and feeling like you have to like always be the one to go after something, go after what you want, and you're learning how to like just let things come to you, stepping into that Empress energy. Like, I don't chase, I attract. Moving on from chasing and stepping into attracting, okay? And then it's like bringing really abundant opportunities to you. Sudden travel. You're moving on from staying in the same place and like what's comfortable and familiar to you, and you're moving to like new unexplored territories. And that could even be like different topics, like not topics, subjects, different like things that you've never like learned or looked into. You could be like looking into different like methods of doing stuff, like different things, spirituality. Like, I just started getting into like human design, like, you know, like numerology, shit like that, you know, spiritual law. So you could be like moving on from what you already know and stepping into like unknown territories. Pile number 3. What are they moving on from? Why are you guys getting all the cool cards? Let me stop. Like, what the fuck? You guys got Oshun. Oshun. Oshun, why you ain't never come out for me? Okay, you guys are special. Okay, I will accept that. It said, yo, I thought I seen something in the corner. It was my hair in the reflection. I was about to say, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. We wrapping this up. Like, I don't know what the fuck that was. Oh, thank goodness. Oshun, please protect us. I don't even know weird stuff going on around here. Stardom, recognition, willpower. Ooh, solar plexus chakra, Leo energy. Why do I keep dropping the card? I think because I'm creeped out. Creating, utilize your creative expression. I'm sorry, it's like cursive and small enough, so I'm trying to read it. Dance, pleasure, fun. Confidence and strength is wealth. is wait in wealth. Wait, hold on. Confidence and strength in wealth and love. Oh shit. Ocean, wealth, beauty, prosperity, luxury. Embracing the very essence of your beauty, life force, and the things that bring joy, happiness, and abundance and genuine love aligning with your heart. Expect more fun moments and windfall in love and wealth. Okay, you're moving away from a drought to like, and I said Jupiter abundance. Literally, I can't make this up, y'all. Like, I be really channeling for real. Like, we really connected for real. Like, what can I say? Like, yeah, it's kind of like you're just in a very receptive and like Venus energy. Like, you're just bringing in all these opportunities because it's like you're no longer you're moving on from keeping yourself in the same energy that you've been in into like a more feminine energy, but also with balancing the masculine energy because you're exploring new things. So it's like you're on a journey of self betterment and doing things that like fulfill you on like in a heart space, like fulfill you on like you're moving into things that make you feel more confident because there's a lot of sun energy, you know, like real solar plexus type of highlighted like energy. And then we have more sun energy. And then we have, it's so much going on. Let me read this card for you. Healing generations, ancestors communicating and working through you. Trust us, you are safe and protected. You are being nurtured by your ancestors to break contracts, karma, and generational trauma. Look to your childhood and now for insight. Ooh. I'm reading the card so I can see if I'm channeling any messages. Healing generation, trust us, you are safe and protected. Yeah, you are moving on from a space of like feeling like you have to have like your walls up and like how I was like, oh my god, like what was that? And I was like, I'm protected and I let it go. Things like that, like you're no longer feeling like you have to be on guard. You know that your connection with the divine is so strong to the point where you can just speak out that you're protected and that just be that, you know? So you're moving on from like distrust and feeling like you're not protected essentially. Moving on from feeling like you have to just be on go, 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 always have to initiate things, and you stepping into like a flow state where you can just go with the flow vibe, do things that just really like light you up, you know? Just like a very free spirit type of energy you're stepping into. And literally, like, this card literally says the sun is shining. And, like, you're also being advised to, like, create. Like, create. Like, really use different, like, explore different, with this new journeys and new destinations. It's like finding new creative outlets and new ways to, like, create things. Like, you're in a lot like a really big creative space, and it's like use that energy, that Venus energy, to like I'm hearing create tangible things that you can look back on and be proud of, that can represent this period of your life. Because it could even be like vlogging or like even scrapbooking, writing, journaling, stuff like that, like just so you can have tangible proof of this period of life. That's what I'm getting heavy. Golden fortune. The heart wants what it wants. Yeah, it's like following your heart. Like that's really like you're moving away from feeling like you have to be restricted. And you're just stepping into the energy of like, this is my world and like I can create it however I please, you know? What's this card? Oh, I've never seen this card either. Wait, actually, I have seen this card. Oh, let me read this card first. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm all over the place. Golden fortune. The light bringer. I'm like the light brighter. What the light bringer. I'm so sorry. I'm like moving fast. That's what it is. Cause this is like just so like fun to me. The light bringer, recognition and appreciation of creative talents. Yeah. And then we have Leo Sun, multi-talented. So yeah, you should explore different like create like things, because you're gonna like discover different talents. You're moving on from feeling like you may not like be good at anything to realizing you're good at so much, you know? But like just follow the little things. If there's like little things that you've always wanted to get into but you never tried it, you're like being advised to like follow those inklings. Then you have Moon in Cancer. Time for offerings and tithes. Your spirits are hungry. Have you been taking care of your spirit team? Don't neglect them for too long. This could be a sign to clean your altar too if you haven't in a while. Energy exchange. Offering for more information. Rum, coffee, food, plants, money, herbs, quality time. Make an offering. It can be physical or spiritual. Sometimes quality time and gratitude are the greatest offer. Yeah, so if you don't have an altar, gratitude, quality time, taking time out to meditate and really communicate and show appreciation, even writing it out to like your spirit team for like protecting you, because they're like telling you like we're here with you, like Cancer and then Cancer energy. So like it's family, it's ancestors, they're here for you, they're like showing up for you, and they just want like appreciation. And then you're moving away from having a limited belief system, like you're programming from like your family and society. I heard one more. And then yeah, this is like more Venus kind of energy, like destined path. Your energy will never be average. Your DNA is divinely coded. You've always known this. You're different for a reason. Your reality shows you this every day. Every encounter is significant, destined to accomplish greatness. High rank starseed, earth angel, divine soul. Yeah, you're stepping away from feeling like you're just any old person. Well, moving on from feeling like you're just an ordinary person, because you're not. And then more sun energy. So sun and Leo energy is so significant. And it could be like the actual sun too, like could go out and connect with nature. Clarity and expressiveness is on its way. Expect this message to give you confirmation you needed or confirm a recent thought form. The confirmation will let you know what is needed for your next course of action in this situation. Call, text, email, or letter could be significant. Stay faithful. Incoming messages. Isn't this card so pretty too? All the cards are so pretty in this deck. They're just so cute. I just want to pull like all the cards, you guys, but I'm gonna stop. Okay, one more. Is there any more messages that wants to come out from this deck for pile number 3 and what they should move on from? You guys got some great cards, honestly. These cards are so high vibe. I never seen this card. Family dynamics. That's what. Stop, because I literally said Cancer energy, like something about family is significant, and I was like ancestors, but like your family dynamic, and I was like limited belief systems from your family, like something about family is so significant from like what you're moving on from. Like your family may have really like, and this is more Cancer moon, your family may have really like planted seeds in your mind that really affected the way in which you showed up, like your sense of self, because like all the sun energy, like your sense of self has really been like misconstrued and like twisted. I'm like, and maybe like your mindset and the way in which you see yourself based off of what your family has told you and like has implemented and planted in about who you are as a person. It says motherhood, mother wounds, fatherhood, father wounds. How you were raised, parents, emotions revealed. Family relationships will be significant. Expect to nurture these dynamics to bring in more harmony and peace. Forgiveness, acceptance, and trust will be a theme. Prepare to explore home life, emotional attachments, relationships with family, and a deeper sense of connecting to your roots. Exactly, like you may be like moving on from being like estranged from your family to like being closer with them, because it's like you're understanding, like by you connecting with your ancestors more, you're understanding why your family is the way they are. So then it's like kind of like you having that acceptance, seeing things for what it is, and allowing you to build your relationship. Hold on, where you going on? Build your relationship based on that. And we have downloads through conversations, yeah. So like it may be a conversation you have with your guides, like through meditation, or like actual family members. Downloads through conversation bring influence, positive or negative. Thinking before responding. The controller and operator of your mind is you, because of your mind is you. Be aware of influences in conversations, text or email. So like yeah, so a family member may text you or Email you. Throat chakra, third house, Gemini, writing, information, mentality, communication through thoughts or another message, incoming message. Look, incoming message, incoming messages, incoming message. That's crazy. Oh yeah, be aware of like incoming messages. That's crazy. Moving on from feeling like you have to satisfy everyone else's needs except for yours, especially family. So let's see. Pile number 3. What are they moving on from? Death. Yeah. Moving on from anything that no longer serves you. You're being reborn. Yeah. Ace of Wands. Just following that sense of like passion and desire. Moving on from feeling like you have to like ask for permission or like seek permission to live your life to the fullest. Yeah. Kind of like creating. It's like you're creating and bringing in like manifesting tangible opportunities that are aligned with who like your true essence. Yeah, with the Lovers, that's like things that are like complement you very well. So you're bringing in people, places, and things that complement you very well, and it's coming in fast with the Knight of Wands showing up like that. So you're moving on from like, yeah, being in like a place of comfort to, and like it's like comfort and discomfort. It's like kind of like you got comfortable in the uncomfortability and you're like moving on from that. That's what you're moving on from, being comfortable in the uncomfortable. Yeah. And you're moving on from like living your life for everyone else and now you're just living your life for yourself. Yeah. Pile number 3. What are they moving on from? Seek guidance. Yeah, you're moving on from past traumas, like deep-rooted traumas. And you're like moving on from feeling guarded. Didn't I say that? And like being more vulnerable. You're stepping into a more sense of vulnerability because you feel safe. Like you feel like you're protected. You like you understand that now. You're moving on from no longer feeling like you're not protected. You know that you can like do the work because you have the support behind you. Like you know that you're gonna be okay. Okay, pile number 3. This is gonna be like your last message, like advice. It's a tarot deck, but I'm using it as oracle. So any last messages that you have for pile number 3 when it comes to what they're moving on from? Ooh, it's taking a while, huh? Let's see. You got a lot of messages. You have 8 of Swords. Stop overthinking it and just do it. Okay. You're moving on from overthinking and more action. Less thinking, more doing. Knight of Swords. Oh, King of Swords. We can all learn important things from one another. Moving on from feeling like you have all the answers and accepting outside like sources and information from other people. 7 of Swords. We have 8, King, and 7 of Swords. Are your actions really as selfless as you think? Look, and she's killing the spider. Ooh. I feel like that needs some clarification. Maybe that's just a reflection question for you guys. Ooh. Yeah, that is a reflection question. Look back on situations and dynamics, relationships that you have, like dynamics that you have with your family, and ask like if you're seeing things from both sides of the situation. And then something say, I read a card that says think before you. Yeah, this one. It says think before responding. Right. So you may want somebody may communicate with you, a family member, and you may want to like respond in a like not so positive way, but it's kind of like they want you to put yourself in look. And I was like, that's crazy because I had seen this card poking out in their shoes. And I was like, like that's so interesting. I wonder why that like card is like kind of standing out to me. And it's like and how it's like you're kind of you're understanding where these people are coming from and like connecting and like, and so then you're kind of accepting it for what it is and like building the relationship based off of that, based off who they actually are rather than who you would like want them to be. Yeah. So it's like that. It's like there's this person, these people, your family members or whoever, they're not all bad, but they just have a programming that's not truly aligned. And it's like saying seek guidance, so like seek like professional like help for to work through these patterns and habits that like have been built over generations. But it's like you don't have to be cruel, because the King of Swords can be cruel. You don't have to be cruel to them. You can understand where they're coming from without like, you don't have to accept bad behavior, but you can understand and accept them for who they are, you know? And then it's whatever you want to take action on, stop thinking about it and just do it. That's what the Eight of Swords is here for. Yeah, there's so much more I could say about that, but like I'm gonna leave that here. Let me know what you guys think, pile number 3. You know, that was cool. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in another one. Peace. Like a couple games. Ooh. Alright, hey, pile number 4. This is your reading if you chose the Cozy Witch Tarot. Let's get into it. I've been using this as like advice, so let's see what comes out. Okay, pile number 4. What are they moving on from? Dang, 10 of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Oh, don't pull out the 9. You are moving on from overworking and taking on too much. What does this card say? Bless. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. You know, like Halloween, but like in pagan Halloween. That. Why make things so much more difficult than they need to be? Yeah, you're moving on from making things more difficult than they need to be. Pile number 4. What are they moving on from? Ooh. 8 of Wands. Light a fire underneath your cauldron and go. That makes you think of carnival. Go. She running like carnival. I did the possible. Go. That song E. I love that song. Light a fire underneath your cauldron and go. Moving on from like staying still and like more so acting on which your desires. Less thinking, more acting, honestly. I'm putting these 2 back. You have the Knight and the Page of Pentacles, but this, I just got this deck, so it's not shuffled as well as it should be. And when it's like the Page and the Knight, it's like I know those cards are come next to each other, so I don't want to take both of them. Unless I really feel called to. Pile number 4. What are they moving on from? I feel like I'm so rough with my cards. Ace of Swords. Look at you. You're bursting with sparkling new ideas. Moving on from maybe like having like a block. I heard like creative block, but like a block of like clarity. Moving on from a lack of clarity. Yeah. Pile number 4. What are they moving on from? Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Having it all looks different to everyone. Yeah. You're kind of like moving on from what society tells you abundance looks like and what success looks like and making it looks like, and like forming your own beliefs and values of what that is and what success and making it looks like to you. 6 of Wands, you're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. Moving on from feeling like you're just any old person. Like I got that in like all the piles. Like you're moving on from feeling like you're just a regular person, and like realizing that like no, like I'm really that person, like I'm really it, you know? Like really stepping in a sense of confidence. 10, good luck charm. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. You're like moving on from feeling like from fate, like from allowing fate to just be what it is, to like realizing that you create your fate, like that your fate is like essentially in your hands. You create your reality ultimately, you know? You're moving on from like just like not like taking autonomy over your own life. Yeah. And like stepping into that sense of like, no, I'm the creator of my own reality. Like you're moving on from leaving things up to fate to taking things into your own hands, taking matters into your own hands and creating your fate to be what you want it to be. And even like not, it's like even like leaving things up to like what society tells you, like how I was saying earlier with the 10 of Pentacles, what society tells you things should be, and you're like, no, I'm going to create things to be what I desire them to be, what I actually value, you know? Things that I truly want, things that truly resonate with me and who I am, rather than who people say like I should be. People, places, society. Pile number 4, what are they moving on from? Oh my god, my shoulder is so bad. Yeah, like this is like 10 of Wands energy. Burdens, obstacles, hurdles, lessons with patience, responsibility, accountability, perseverance, and seeing things through. Saturn in Aries, the block is forcing you to reflect and reassess. More discipline, structure, and control is needed for your next move. Preparation. Unknown solutions. Yeah, you're moving on from like go like you're moving on from just like putting in energy just to put in energy to putting in energy when you feel called to, you know, not overexerting yourself, but like giving yourself grace and doing things when you feel it's time, rather than like trying to push yourself past your limit and like overdo things. You're moving on from like burning yourself out. Body. The vehicle given to you in this physical reality, take care of your vehicle and make sure you are feeding it what it needs to grow and be healthy. Similar to a car, your body needs to be maintained and tuned. That's what I'm saying. My body needs to be tuned. Something wrong with my shoulder. I'm too young for this. Your vehicle is what connects you to this physical plane. The mind is what controls the body. Reprogram your thinking patterns and thoughts to find alignment with your vehicle. Moving on from like letting your thoughts run rampant and like it affecting like your physical. You know how like when you be like having all these anxious thoughts and then it like affects your body, so like your heart rate start beat like going fast, go crazy, then you got like your stomach getting all bubbly and stuff. It's kind of like that. It's like you're controlling your thoughts, your mind, and it's like kind of like having a better, greater effect in like on your body. So you're moving on from like your thoughts going rampant, being like in a very anxious energy. Mental fog, like I said earlier. Go, 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 go. Hold on. I was say, are these all the cards that came out earlier? No, but this card came out earlier. And the bottom deck card came out earlier too, but I'm gonna take it because you have like different cards. You have sudden travels are bringing new insights, new journey, new destinations, short or long, physical or energetic distance. Jupiter, abundance, and then you have, this is more Jupiter energy, also abundance. Okay. Dang, all these, ooh, Ace of Wands just showed itself. Don't you see how your passions make you glow? Ooh, you're moving on from like not following your passions and not following your spark. You're like following your inner light and inner guidance. Moving on from like going with the flow to like going with like your inner compass. That's what I was saying. Like you're acting from a place of inspiration rather than a place of like feeling like you have to like just do things even when you're not up for it. Then you have self-love. Yeah, you're stepping into a sense of self-love. Like you're moving on from, I'm not going to say a lack of self-love, but like a lack of honoring self from a place of love. I would say that. That's that's a better way of putting it. Because like now you're doing things that actually like that benefit your body. Like you're not doing too much. You know, with the releasing of the Ten of Wands, it's like you're not taking on more than what you need to. And it's like you're moving on from not honoring how your body feels. Bro, I need to take on this energy because whatever I be doing, it got my back messed up. I'm gonna rewatch this. You don't have to chase what is already yours. The giver becomes the receiver. Yeah, okay. So it's like the reason why you may have been like in the past taking on too much is because it came from a place of lack, feeling like you had to earn like rest, earn like you have to feel deserving of the things that you accumulated. Like things couldn't just come to you. Like you had to earn it. You had to work extra hard. You had to suffer. You had to sacrifice in some way. And it's like you're stepping in, you're moving on from that and stepping into a sense of like, no, like the way and what best way to honor myself is to not take on too much. Just do enough and take on what I can handle. So it says you don't have to chase what is already yours. The giver becomes the receiver. Be patient, trust, and remember to be kind to yourself. Seeing self different, knowing your purpose, understanding your power, influence, and gifts. And we have Sun in Taurus and Venus energy. Self-love and awareness. You are who you say you are. You are what you attract. Connected to everything, attached to nothing. Acceptance. Do you feel worthy? Okay, period. Then you're moving on from the past, nostalgic past people, places, and things. Blast from the past trigger, return of old feelings, return of exes. Have you learned? Scorpio energy. Nostalgia holding you back. Your past is teaching you. Are you ready for new changes, or will you allow it or them to drag you back? So you're moving on from like past situations. You're like, no, ma'am, no, ham. I want no parts. We have more Scorpio energy with Scorpio and Mars. Resentment, tensions, self-sabotage, clouded judgment. That's why I said clouded like way of thinking. You're moving on from that. It says holding grudges, envy, jealousy, spite. Obsessiveness is in the air. The frequencies around are getting real dense and heavy. Be mindful of destructive thinking patterns resurfacing from the past or in general. Yeah, you're moving away from like overthinking and feeling like you're not good enough. Like, yeah, I said that with the Ten of Wands. It stems from like feeling like you're not good enough, so you have to do the most. And it's like, no, I am. I'm good enough. I'm fine. You have that, like, you're moving on from the lack of seeing yourself with clarity. Yeah. And seeing your reality for what it is. It's like, no, you may like have been feeling like you were suffering more than what you actually were, and then you got like that sense of clarity, and it was like, no, I'm actually like okay, you know, like, and that may have been stemming from like past situations and like people, places, and things that like kind of made you feel like you weren't good enough, so then you took that with you and like we're bringing with you in the present. But then the more in which you like adapt to like what you're present, the more in which you realize that's not something that actually serves you. That was something of the past, you know? But even then, it just was like something that happened, but it's not who you are. Confirmation, mind over matter, trial and error. Yeah. So it's like things in the past may have happened and you may have not put in enough work. Or like not even that. It's just like certain things are just not gonna work out and you're like accepting that. You're moving on from like perfectionism and feeling like you have to get everything right. Confirmation, mind over matter, trial and error. Learning and applying, reading, research, focus, feeding your mentality, Gemini, Virgo energy, search for answers, intelligence, synchronicities and signs in books, content, research. Okay, period. Stepping into more of like an intellectual. You're moving on from maybe moving on from being more so in the physical, the spiritual, and you're moving more to the physical and like intellectual spaces. Learning how to take control over your mind and not let your mind control you. You're moving on from letting your mind control you. Pile number 4, what are they moving on from? Ooh, the lack of patience. So like you may like invest in something, and then when you don't see things, well, you may have in the past invested into things, and when you like wouldn't see progress, you would kind of like end it like abruptly, and instead of seeing it through. But now you're like you've learned the lesson of like the importance of patience and not like sabotaging things and like bringing things to an end. Oh, 2 of Cups. I was just thinking that. I'm like, it may have to do with relationships. It's like, ooh, it's kind of like, when you've invested enough, and you're like, okay, I've done my part, and now like this is not working out. You know the importance of like staying versus like leaving. This is more Taurus energy as well. It's like, you know when to stay and you know when to leave now. You know when something's too much. You know when like something's worth waiting for, and when something's like run its course. So you're moving on from holding on to things that no longer serve you. And then you're moving on from sabotaging things that just require a little more patience. You're not like digging up seeds that you've planted anymore. You're just kind of like planting the seed and allowing it to grow and bloom into fruition without like worrying about it too much. And then you're moving on from like not like from putting yourself in, this is more like connections. You're moving on from investing in connections that are not truly what you want, like on an emotional level. You see, look, even the 4 of Cups is kind of like when they be like holding out the cup and you're like, I don't really want that. Like none of these options are like truly something that I want. And it's like you're like realizing, okay, if something's not what I want, I don't have to settle. I can choose to be alone, and I can choose to wait for whatever it is I want to come to fruition. It's not like with patience, there's like patience is a virtue, there's virtue in patience. So it's like I don't have to act on the first thing that I see, I can wait and be patient for something to come in that's actually aligned with me. We have a 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm saying like you're okay with being alone. You're moving on from feeling like you have to like just be connected and like settle. Honestly, you're like, I'm abundant on my own. Like I'm comfortable with self enough to be alone and not have to settle with and be like in connections that I don't want to be in. Like even spaces with like, and like connections doesn't have to only be romantic. It's like even what, like when I had give an example, when I was trying to go to this like club on like my school's campus, and the people were like really weird towards me, and I'm like, well, I really want to like connect with people, so I'm just gonna like, keep going. And I'm like, girl, these people don't fucking like you, so why would you keep going? Like don't, like no, at that place you tried it out, it wasn't worth it. You invested time, because it's like the 7 of Pentacles, I invested into this and I want to keep it. Because I've invested into it, I feel like I have to stay. Because the Tower could even talk about you staying too long in something and it like falling apart because it wasn't something that was truly aligned with you, with the 2 of Pentacles being next. And it's like you tapping into how you actually feel with the like 4 of Cups and what you actually want. See, it's like a contemplative card. It's like, okay, you being choosy and tapping, like checking in with your emotions, but it all stems from knowing that you're okay on your own. So it's kind of like how I was saying, I was trying to stay in the club and continue going because it's like I already started going, I already like started. So maybe if I keep going, like it'll like change. Maybe it was just that time. But like when you tap into how you actually feel about a situation, you'll be able to judge like, okay, it's time to go. Like this is not for me, and you'll like know, okay, well this is actually something that is not that I actually want. You'll know what something is like surely by tapping into like how you feel, you know what's like what's actually okay. you'll know whether or not you're self-sabotaging based off of the facts and how you feel about the situation. So like if the situation, the person, place, or thing doesn't make you feel good and you're continually trying to invest into it, that's like a sign that you've invested and it's time to go. And then so if you are making a decision and you're like, well, I want to leave the situation because it's not showing me anything, but the situation's actually going really well, then that's how you know you're actually, it's coming from a place of fear and self-sabotage, you know? So it's like tapping in with your emotions and seeing it from that point of view will allow you to avoid like tower moments. So you're moving on from tower moments and things coming to an abrupt end because you're not holding on to things that don't serve you, and you're not letting go of things that actually are worth investing into, you know? You're moving on from self-sabotaging in both ways, because holding on to things that don't serve you can be like you self-sabotaging, but also like holding on, but also like releasing things that are actually really like valuable to like wait for could also be a form of self-sabotaging. Well, is also a form of self-sabotaging. So pile number 4, any last messages of what, when it comes to what they need to move on from? Body work. You got 2 cards about body. Releasing trauma through the body. Yeah, movement. And that piercings, tattoos, movement. Like accessorize your body. And because it's like something about releasing trauma. You know how like people, like victims of okay, I don't know, supposed to say trigger warning. Victims of like SA get like a Medusa tattoo. It's like shit like that to take back your power. It doesn't have to be something like that severe, but like you taking back autonomy over your physical body. And it could even be like in your when it comes to your sexuality too. You may not, something you may be like repressed in a way based off of like maybe something that has happened, and it's like they're telling you to explore your sexual, like take back control of your sexuality. Like I don't know why it's such an important message, but it's kind of like something about like your body is significant. You taking back autonomy and control over your body will make you feel like more like secure in who you are, because that could be another thing while you like feel like, I don't know, like a physical thing, sometimes like physical attachment to other people based off of like how, like the way like a physical connection. But yeah, something about taking back autonomy over your life, significant. I mean, over your body. I want to read this card though. I'm gonna read both of them, 46 and 36. See if they have any messages. 36 pop up first. Sexy time. Element fire. Sexual desire, intimacy, and physical touch. You have a strong sexual connection with someone, or you need to rekindle the sexual connection with yourself. This card suggests a time of sexual exploration, awakening, rediscovering your needs in the bed, or wherever you have the most fun. Explore what makes you feel good. Orgasms are good for you. Have a few. So there may be like a huge thing where you like repress your sexuality because of like you may deem it as a bad thing based off of like just the belief systems in which you grew up on, and you feel like, you know how like a lot of women are conditioned to think their pleasure doesn't matter and it's all about the pleasure. If you're like in a heterosexual like or heteronormative like type of dynamic where like it's all about the pleasure of a man, so it's kind of like that belief may be like holding you back in some type of way, and it's kind of like telling you to take back autonomy over your body by like when you do like engage in these type of acts, it's kind of like do it for you, do it for your pleasure is what I'm getting, because it's like something about you needing to really like be in control and have autonomy over your body, not seeing it as something else, like as something, it's kind of like seeing it as something outside of you and separate from you rather than seeing something that like you're one with. It's kind of like, I don't know, Physical check-in, wellness. This card calls on you. Ew, just spit. This card calls on you to return to your body. Yeah, I said that. Like, it's like you're separate from your body. Like, I don't know. Like, it's really weird. It's like you're detached from your body. Yeah, it's like you don't have... It's like you're not truly connected to your body. So then, because... Okay, let me finish reading the card and I'll tap into it. It says, physical check-in, wellness. This is the earth element. This card calls on you to return to your body, sending loving thoughts, kind words to your vessel. Eat when you're hungry, stretch when you're tense, sleep when you're tired, drink enough water, create opportunities for gentle movement. Your body is your home. Physical restoration is necessary. Yeah. It's like you're... I don't know, but I think it may be a trauma thing. It's like you're not as connected to your body as you need to be. It's like your body, another trigger warning, your body may have been like something that you felt was like used for the satisfaction of like other people, and you never like came back, like you never like reconnected with it. Like it's kind of like you've always, ever since then, you've seen your body as something just like something outside of you. Like it's like you and then your body, but you're not like truly connected. And it's like telling you to step like into, like, I don't know, like honor your vessel is really what I'm getting. It's like honor, like if there's something going on, you know how like I was thinking the other day how like my family has like all these different like health things. Like we don't, there's not like a lot of health issues, but even when something comes up that's a health issue, it's not seen as like a major deal. It's kind of like pushed to the side, like kind of like dismissed. But like health is never like something that is like priority. And I'm like, I observe that and I'm like, that's fucking weird. Like this is like, we only get one vessel, so I don't understand why like it's not like that should be a really high priority thing. But it's like the value of like the rat race and like the Ten of Wands energy and like working and like grinding and like making sure you have like food and shit like that, and like shelter is always put above the health, even like mental health. Like I remember, like now I'm getting to like my like person, but I remember when I was in high school and the first person ever, like it was the first time anyone close to me had ever passed away, and I didn't know how to deal with it, right? So like I was really messed up, right? But like the only way, I've never seen my family like doesn't express emotions, and then even if something like really big happens, everyone acts like nothing happened. They continue about their day. So like for me, I needed like to not go to school, but because like all I ever saw was like school being the top priority, and like even being sick was never like a valuable reason. Like when I was sick, I would still go to school because I felt like I had to. Like it was like I had no other choice. That was just the thing that you do. And so like health was just never something that was like valued. And so I feel like it could be that kind of thing, like where like hard work and like school and work and shit like that and making money is more, maybe like has been taught to you, is more valuable than like honoring your body and how you feel and what your body needs. Like sleeping when you need to sleep, eating when you need to eat, you know, like working so much that you don't even have time to eat. Like you need to eat, like, you know, it's like honoring like that your body needs fuel. Like it works on certain things, seeing your body for what it is. It's like it's not just something that like it need, you have to, it's like a give and take, you know. You have to invest into it in order and honor your body, because like this is your, like the only way you, like it said, like the only way you have to be in this physical tangible world is your body. This is the only body you get, so you fuck this one up, it's just fucked up. You can't like, I mean, you will go get some surgery, but there's only so much and so many surgeries, you know? So it's like you have to honor your body now. You cannot break your body down. And this probably talking to me, but I'm talking, I got a bad shoulder. Like, and I just said my family don't value health. So that's a habit that I even have to break out of and honor, acknowledge, and like make a change. health is wealth. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles that also talks about health. So major thing, like moving on from not honoring how your body, what your body is telling you. That's a major thing. And if you haven't moved on, you're being asked to move on, no longer not honoring what your body is telling you. The signs, the signals, it's going alert, there's something wrong. You feel me? Let's get into that. Me, you both. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one that's gonna see this. But yeah, that was so real. And taking back your sexual power, like honoring your own pleasure in the bedroom, that's another thing, for real. Well, that was so random. That's what I have for you, pound number 4. Let me know. I don't know if that was a long reading, but that was an interesting reading. Let me know what y'all think. Okay? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in another one. Peace.